So, Miss Salmada, we are today here to interview a job that is faculty dean. So, can you introduce yourself?
Okay, very good afternoon. First of all, thank you for deciding to interview the job position of the dean. Okay. So, first of all, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Ms. Salmada, okay, and I've been the Dean for Faculty of Business and Management for 3 years now. It's going to be 3 years. Okay, so in terms of my duration of service in AIMS here, in AIMS University, I started to work in AIMS University in 2001. So I've been here for 16 years already.
Okay, so next, what are the skills you think you can accept this offer?
Accept the skills required for this job. Is that what you are trying to ask? Okay. So the skills required for this job, of course, it has to be on about leadership, okay? Because a dean position is basically being a leader of a team or faculty. So of course you need to have the leadership skills, okay? You have to have good communication skills, okay? That's very important because as a leader, you do need to present the faculty in meetings, in any particular presentations that we have to do. We also need to represent the faculty and the university in terms of any collaboration that we have with external parties, and also you need to have, I think good people skills also is important, okay? That means how do we handle people, basically, because as a leader, you will be managing people in your faculty. So people skills is also basically very important, okay? And also you need to know basically the operational skills, the knowledge that you need. Basically, you need to have a background, a strong understanding of how the faculty works in order for you to actually manage the faculty. So these are just some of the skills that I can think of, which is I feel important in this position.
So you enjoy your career as a dean?
Pardon?
So you are enjoying your career as a dean?
Actually, to say enjoy in terms of career, of course I joined in as a lecturer, so I'm also doing teaching, but less because of a dean position administrative, so you do less teaching, it's more to administrative. But to say whether which career that basically I enjoy, of course, is teaching more than dean position, because dean is more to administrative. Yeah, basically not to say that I don't enjoy, but it is a commitment for now that I have to do, okay, as an administrative. But to say a career which is that I prefer and is more enjoyable is teaching.
So what made you required to perform this position?
What?
What reason made you required to perform this position?
What made me interested to become the dean? Okay, it is not because I requested, basically. It's not that I'm interested to be the dean, but because the management has appointed me as a dean, so they feel that I'm the most suitable candidate for now. Okay, so they have actually requested me to take up the dean position. So it's not basically on my own interest or request.
Okay, so as long you have been a dean, what the problem or begun or a mistake any happened in your life?
What problems I face, is it, in as a dean? Okay. I think the most that we can see is not to see any big major issues. I wouldn't say it's a problem, okay, because any major problems, because basically any job also there will be some problems that you go through. It's just how you're going to solve it, but no major issues. But the most important things that I would see, the main issues is basically how we should know how to manage our staffs, handle them. Because when you're dealing with people, that's the most difficult thing. You need to understand people's behaviors, and then you need to also know how to get them to do the best in their jobs, okay, and also handle issues that may be involved with employees. That is the most, I would say, problems that you usually face, and it's not easy to solve immediately.
done in your holiday?
In my holidays, what do I do? This is my own personal, is it, or your? Is it
You can briefly give an example, or else you can.
Okay, holidays. If you are talking about holidays, then that means I'm not basically working at that time, right? So holidays basically, usually I will spend time with my family, and usually we go to visit certain places. Sometimes we go out of the country. So, for example, like this year I went to India, and then I've gone to Hong Kong once. So these are things. Or other than that, visit family members.
So you are not doing work at that time lah.
If it's a holiday, of course I'm not doing work.
Okay.
But sometimes it requires, like on our off day as a dean, sometimes Saturdays, Sundays, if there is some urgent matters that we need to complete, so we need to meet the deadlines, we do have to come to work. So I do come sometimes on weekend, but not every weekend, only when it's needed, urgency.
So now is the last question. What will you give to the degree? What will the advice you give to the degree holder?
Degree holder, our current students, or you're talking about those who have graduated? Current students, okay, or the final year students who are going to graduate?
Maybe.
Okay, so here you are basically asking what is my advice to the undergraduate students who are currently pursuing their degree here. Okay, first of all, I think mostly students, they need to know basically what is their aim here. Okay, when they join in a particular program, they enroll, they come here to study, what is your aim? What is their aim, objective? What do they want to achieve at the end of the 3.5 years after they complete their degree? Okay, so they need to be very clear in that, because there are students who are very clear, they know what they want. Okay, I want to finish with a very good graduating class, first class or second class. I want to be very good in academic. I also want to do very good in other non-academic activities. I want to be an active student. So they know basically what is their aim. But some students, there are a few who don't know what is their aim. Sometimes they join the program also, they don't know why they join this program. Okay, and then they also don't perform well. So these students, I would say there's a few who they don't have an aim, they don't know what is the purpose they are here. So these kind of students, then you will have problem. You may not complete the program on time and so on. Okay, second thing, of course, important is hard work. Anywhere you go, whatever, even you're a student or not a student, hard work is very important. So students need to really put in effort, hard work from the day one they join in. Okay, not only first year, then second year or third year only they start to hard work. It's all through from the day they start, anything they do, they have to put in the hard work. Then they can see the results. Okay, and then there should be perseverance. Okay, that means they must have the ambition. That's why the aim is important. When you have an aim, then you know what is it that you want, and you really go for it. You don't give up. Don't give up easily. That's what I'm trying to say. So if you start something, you need to finish it and finish it successfully. So you start a degree program, you must make sure that you are able to complete it and complete it successfully. Okay, so and you don't give up. Whatever problems that you have, you should not give up. Okay, you may have academic problems or non-academic problems, whatever it can be, you must do something about it, solve your problem and go ahead in your path. Okay, so be persistent. Okay? And of course, another thing that I would like to say, of course, if students don't just focus on academic. Okay, some students, they only focus on academic, they don't want to do anything else. So that's not good, because today you're looking at outside in the job market, they want to see your soft skills. Soft skills means what? Like you are communicating to me, how you communicate, how you manage certain things, how you manage your team members in a project. All these you can't learn in the classroom. This you learn through things that you involve, such as activities that you do in the club, projects that you get involved. This is where you learn the soft skills. Okay, so that is also important. So that means it's not always just study. It should be also other things that you should involve in the non-academic activities or extracurricular activities. Okay.
you.
Okay, thank you
for
very
your
much. Okay. Anyway, your name, please? You didn't introduce yourself. What's your name?
Jiong.
John. Oh, okay. All right.